chickadees. On ZavGirl's live, Scott Schultz, he cleared something up that I just wanted to clear up with you, because I've talked about the Summer Wells case a little bit recently, and you know, when you're thinking about what might have made Summer, you know, pass out in this sort of malaise, you know, what might have caused her to feel unwell or anything like that, if, you know, there was something like that that happened, you know, apart from maybe taking some drugs, drinking some alcohol, hitting her head, one thing I'd wondered was how clean was the horse pond water, okay, because King's Port got its name clearly from being a port. There would be boats going up and down the river, which is now kind of dammed off, and then off the sort of lake that it makes is this little inlet that goes in like a little, you know, like a little thumb sticking out, and it goes up to what's called the Warriors Park stables, and horses get taken in there. And when you look at the interview that Candice Bly did on Chris McDonald's The Interview Room, it looks like the water is really mucky. You know how these types of inlets and things, even though it might be slightly tidal, I'm not sure if it's tidal or not, but it looks like, you know, the ground is all of this silt, and it looks like it might be really mucky. But Scott cleared up that it's more that it might look a bit brackish, you know, and the colour of the water might look brown, but it's actually quite clear. Don't know what just jumped in there. Frog, snake, something. You can see the concentric rings. The big trees slowly getting cut and taken away. This has really changed. Down here, the water's clearing up. Yeah, and I'd wondered, you know, did something get into Summer's ear and into her brain, or just, you know, make her sick, some sort of bug, because I've known someone that's happened to, someone in my childhood, and they died. So he says, no, the water is actually clean and clear, and it's just the angle of the cameras and that sort of thing. You can't tell by the TikTok that was made by Candice and uploaded, where there's Hunter and Summer in the video, because she's using a filter. But you know, when I was looking at Chris McDonough's video, anyway, that took about 3 minutes longer than I needed just to say that simple thing. But it was very interesting just listen to Scott Schultz, because you know, he went to Ben Hill Road and he spent a few days there, and he drove around the back roads, and you know, he says a lot of the holler is actually private road. So partway down Ben Hill Road, it's actually blocked off and it's completely private. And same with Beach Creek Road. It is actually private road for the most part. And yeah, I was really wondering, you know, if rather than going back to Murrell Road or going to Blair Gap Road, if Summerland Road or Somerville Road, ironically, whatever it is there just behind Ben Hill Road property, I wonder if that sort of can reach Chimney Top Loop, even if driving over private land or on private road, and wondering if the Silverado is capable of doing that, because because Candice did go driving up and down the holler, and she could have taken Summer, and And Don showing chimney top loop is really interesting. If Don has no idea but has suspicion, maybe he's trying to get some sort of leverage. Maybe he has a suspicion about where Candace took his daughter. I don't know. But I just wanted to clear that up because it looks like somewhere where you wouldn't let children wade or swim, let alone put their head under. But it's probably similar to this, right? This looks really quite yucky probably, but the water is actually crystal clear. And you can tell that when you're here and when you're in it. I'm glad they've removed most of this tree. Wow, it's all so different on our brooks. These are the swings. So this one didn't make it. Something's come out of that one. There's the little disc swing that I have swung on before. I call that summer swing because the water's quite low now because it's sort of blocked in quite a few places. Sorry, I'm just chattering away dully, aren't I? I'm quite boring. Yeah, but it's that little disc style that Summer had at Ben Hell. Anyway, it was really interesting hearing what Scott had to say. And, you know, there's no substitute sometimes for being boots on the ground. Normally, Carnivore Dog and I would come down and then we'd walk up the path here, which used to take us up to the other side. But that's all damaged now, so I'm going to try and walk around here without falling in, and speak to you later.